That's such a good question. Because honestly, I feel like the first album was kind of a lot of me being like, why did this happen to me? And then this second album was like, it's happening again. Like, I think I'm going to start, looking as like inwards more like, am I the common denominator in this
Mm,
level of like repeated loneliness and repeated heartbreak? I'm like, I think I'm having something to do with it. Before I was just like, why? And now I'm just like, no, it's definitely me. I should definitely work on this. And the kind of like that's why that it's called blood orange because it's kind of like the inner growth that
mm,
you do during your like early to mid to late 20s. It's like you grow huge these leaps forward,
sure,
from like 18 to 28 is like I am a completely different person, but
sure.
also the exact same. So it's really strange to kind of it's beautiful to have like a little time capsule of watching that. Because when I started this album, I didn't think I could come back to music. I was too scared. I really
Mm,
was. And this album helped me overcome so many things. Like brick by brick, it helped me kind of rebuild myself, song by song. And then eventually I just started really enjoying it. I was like determined to overcome my biggest fear, which was kind of the like we were talking about earlier with the singing in the playground. It was kind of people pleasing. And it's like I
mm,
was trying to impress people. And that's
okay,
exhausting. You can't maintain that. And that's why
sure,
I was so tired. Even like behind the scenes with my team, I was like, I was trying too hard. And I wanted it to be more effortless and I wanted it to be more authentic. And even if it wasn't like as pretty or perfect, I wanted it to be like just more authentic and just kind of
mm,
flow. But it takes a lot of courage to do that because if someone
sure,
rejects that, then they're really rejecting you. If someone rejects a fake version of you, it doesn't hurt. But then you're not
sure.
really connecting with people. So it's like it's kind of a pro and con. And I've just with this album, I've gone for I'm just gonna say the things that really scare me again and again
Mm.
and again and again and see what kind of album I make. And I'm really proud of it, which is
Yeah,
crazy. I never thought I'd do that.
now that you're on the other side in a way, did did you figure some things out about yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the one of the biggest things is that I was being very, very harsh on
Mm,
myself. Whether that was in creating music in the studio or even like working out, I was being like so sort of like aggressive to myself and being like, come on, come on, come on. And it's like that was not making me happy.
mm,
And I think just as a general thing, it's like, I've stopped doing really intense workouts and now I just do like lots of walking outside in like nature and like Pilates. And like I've lost like 3 stone. So like I was
mm,
so desperate to do that before. And I was like, and it's the same with the music. I was so determined for it to be successful. I was like, like crying in sessions and not being able to sleep because I was so determined. And
mm.
now I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm in this place where just kind of whatever will be, but I'm just going to enjoy it. That's literally my only goal is to like lower the stress in my life and just up the authenticity. And I think just put down the walls a little bit and just see what happens.